Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Think Different TV, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Lashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet. You're the reason I wake up, the reason I smile.
But the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate, so you got to coordinate.
Which one of these competitors will be victorious on this episode of Think Different TV's Player Pass? Find out by tuning in Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Say hello to America's new favorite game show, Think Different TV's Play or Pass. Get ready to experience trivia like never before. It's not just about what you know, it's about how you play the game. Join our charismatic host Bubbles every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the most exhilarating trivia battles on television. As we wrap up our incredible first season, we're gearing up for an even more exciting season 2 in 2025. We're looking for sharp minds and strategic thinkers to join us for one-on-one duels, thrilling team battles, and high-energy tournaments for high school and college students. Think you've got what it takes to outsmart the competition? Prove it! Become a contestant by calling 267-225-1824 or emailing lashiastar2@gmail.com.
Go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Hey, you're watching my mommy on Think Different TV.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Think Different TV where minds meet. I am your host Lashia. What's up, y'all? How y'all been? It's been a very rainy day. But it just cools everything down. Hopefully we'll have better weather tomorrow here in Philly. I'm just so glad to be able to be here. I think that's what I want to say. Just be here, healthy, happy. I just want to say that sometimes we take moments for granted, and I don't want to ever take anything for granted because there's a lot going on. But real quick, I'm going to get a check on the temperature, meaning the sound. Make sure my sound is good. We got Triola Fire in the building. He said, "Welcome to another episode of Think Different TV. We have an amazing show for you all tonight. An amazing show indeed." He also put up hashtag TDTV and the brain, the TV, and the 2 exclamation points, which is our logo. So shout out to Tribula Fire. He also put up the lineup. We're going to get into that. But, Think Different TV is not just a TV show. It is a network. It's a brand. And The network has an impressive lineup indeed. Let's jump into it. So, first of all, shout out to Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly. Alkaline water with minerals, no chemicals, no additives. It is good and good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way, get your Euphoria Water today. You can find Euphoria Water on IG under Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIAWATER. And if you live in the Philadelphia area and want Euphoria Water delivered to your home, contact Captain at 267-707-8279. Day one sponsor, been sponsoring Think Different TV, and I'm sure he probably like, she took this all the way to a network. It's a network, baby. So here we go. In my opinion, with Think Different TV's Lashia is every Sunday night at 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on It's Yours Radio, hosted by my bros Donnie O and Beck on Live 97.5 FM in Salisbury, Maryland. If you do not live in Salisbury and you're like, how can I listen in? Just go to www.live975.com. This past Sunday, we talked about Amina Butterfly, Peter Guns, and the Boy Is Mine tour with Brandy and Monica. So if you missed that and you want to see the replay, no worries. You can always check out the replay on my Think Different TV YouTube channel under the playlist, In My Opinion with Think Different TV's Lashia. Let's go. Next, we have Think Different TV, which is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shout out to my TDTV fam all over the country. You know, Think Different TV is not possible without viewers like you. And so I appreciate you so, so much. Make sure that if you are joining this live for the first time, you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new episodes, exclusive replays or interviews from Think Different TV, Think Different TV's Player Pass. And in my opinion, make sure that you follow up with us. We still have 2024 subscribers, looking to up that number, get to 3,000 by the end of the year. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. On Tuesday nights, we have Think Different TV's Player Pass every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, we have Kai Vase going up against Brittany, who will be victorious. Who knows? Tune in 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Also, Facebook and Instagram. Oh, shout out to my Facebook and Instagram fam. Instagram, listen up. If you are commenting right now and you're like, I'm commenting, she's not reading my comment, she must hate me. No, that is not true. All right. Well, it kind of depends on who you are, but it's not true. All right. I can't see your comments. So if you want to be seen and heard, just come right on over to YouTube so that I can give you a shout out. I appreciate each and every one of you who are tuning in right now. You could be anywhere, but you decide to be here with me. So it's so, so appreciated. Now, Kink Different TV. It's every Wednesday night, hump day, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But is it on YouTube? No. Is it on Facebook? Nah. Is it on Instagram? Nope. It is on Patreon. So make sure you go and subscribe on my Patreon, www.patreon.com/TDTVKDTV. Make sure you do that. We actually have a double feature this week because last week your girl was a little under the weather. And so yeah, so we wasn't able to do it last week, but we're going to do it this week. Double feature. Make sure you tune in, you subscribe, you do all those great things, and you'll be able to see both of the episodes. All right. Now, that is our lineup. Trivia Par said that the sound is good. We're good to go. I'm not not gonna keep y'all too long tonight. Oh, what's up, Veronica? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for tuning in tonight. We have a heck of a show for you all. We have the hot topic, which is hot. All right, the very last installment of our Father Fable series, No Diapers for Nelly. All right, so we're gonna get into that. And after the hot topic, we had the TDTV music video of the week, Lemonade, LMN8 by Ava Breeze. All right. She is amazing. All right. She is definitely a rising star. She gives me the innocence of Mariah Carey when she first came out, like the look, and then her voice is like Ariana Grande's, but with a little bit more soul. If that, I mean, Ariana Grande got some soul, but like this girl got some soul. All right. So make sure y'all tune in to the TDTV music video of the week. We also got the What the Helly of the week. And guess what, guys? I forgot to upload that. So no worries. We're gonna if Trevo, you can send that over to me right quick. I could upload that. Just a picture, text it to me, and then I could take it, upload it to the queue so that we could do the What the Helly of the week. I know y'all probably like, what the hell? You didn't have it all? Listen, it's been a really crazy. I'm surprised I even got as much done as I did. But we have, like I said, a hot topic, and we're going to get into this hot topic just like this. No diapers for Nelly. What the hell am I talking about? Check it out.
I'm coming in hot.
How about no?
All right, guys. I know that y'all probably need to digest what all happened in that clip. So this would be a perfect time to go into our TDTV music video of the week. Lemonade by Ava Breeze is coming right for you guys. When we get back, well, before we come back, I want y'all to drop your comments, what y'all think about that. I will explain the situation a little bit further. All right. Then I'm going to show y'all people who are opposed to Nelly and people who are kind of like with Nelly on this one. All right. That good with y'all? It got to be good with y'all because it's my show. I'm going to do what I want to do. All right. I'll see y'all in a little bit.
Hey, this is your favorite niece, Aaliyah. You're watching Think Different TV, hosted by Lashia, and this is the music video of the week.
Fresh picked, ripe and juicy, smooth skin, bright and flirty. It's hot, I'm feeling dirty. I see you looking thirsty.
I see you looking over here too, though. Hey, so check this out. You peeking, but you ain't speaking. I ain't in the mind reading, so what's the move?
L-M-N-E. Come on, let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Come on, let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Come on, let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Come on, let's make lemonade. Sweet lemonade. Shaken, not stirred.
Yeah. We finna make lemonade for real. Look, lemonade text when I pull up. She know what I'm on. The dog in me came here to throw her a bone. She with it and always let me know when she home. I message hella limits when she need me alone. Ain't no limit lemonade better than Cam's. Nah, I'm the reason she been canceling plans. Yeah, send the code to me soon as I pulled up to the gate to make
L-M-N-A-D-E. When it's hot like laundry, natural high like coffee. I'm sweet, you're feeling salty. Let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Let's make lemonade.
lemonade fan, no lemonade stand. Need to try, but you never could eliminate Cam. Stir till I make her hyperventilate, and I'ma hold the door open for the dinner date. I'm cold, ain't met nobody dope like this. Like shows, that's why you see her blowing me a kiss. Me and Ava Breeze, so it really just fit. Text lemonade to me when you tryna get lit.
Squeeze and reveal the juice, real underrated fruit. It's time to make my move. Shake it, taste it, feel the groove. Let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Let's make lemonade. Sweet, sweet lemonade.
GoFundMe is not life insurance. The time for life insurance is now.
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
There we go. All right, guys, that was our TDTV's music video of the week, Lemonade by Ava Breeze. And you know what? I just thought of something else. She's giving me Katy Perry vibes too. Katy Perry, Ariana Grande, and the innocent look like Mariah Carey had when she first came out. So yeah, there you go. Ava Breeze with Lemonade. And we're gonna jump back into this hot topic, and it is Hot Top. The last installment of our Father Fable series, No Diapers for Nelly. No Diapers for Nelly. All right. So let me jump to the comments. We got a lot of comments. All right. Wait a minute. Hold up. All right. Triva LaFare said, Nelly said, call me when the baby eligible for a credit score. Oh my gosh. He said, Nelly said, call me when we can go hit the mall type shit. LOL. I'm not exactly mad. Those two are funny. Let me see. Veronica says, I got stuck doing everything by myself with my last two kids, and I mean everything while healing from a C-section. So here's the crazy thing, y'all. I did a series last year. I believe it was last year or the year before that. Y'all, I'll get my seasons mixed up sometimes. I don't know. But I know I did like a mommy series, and one was like being a single mom while you're married. So if y'all want, y'all can go back and watch the replay of that, because it was a very detailed episode, and it showed different women telling about their experiences as a woman who is married but still carries on all the duties of the household as if she is a single woman. And yeah, it was a really deep episode. Veronica said, for him not to help is crazy. We'll get into that. We'll definitely get into that. She said, I know how she feels. Now there's resentment. All right. Triva Fahar said, everything by yourself is wild work. Shaking my head. I'm sorry to hear that. Talking about V's situation. All right. And He also said, hot topic continued. It is hot indeed. Veronica also adds, LOL, hey, but to be honest, toddlers are definitely more work. So, ish, I'll take more help now. I gotta censor myself because I want this to be monetized. So, but yeah, if they see it, they can read it. Oh, I'm Young P is in the building. What's up, bro? I think you're gonna like this topic. Is no diapers for Nelly? You can tell me what you think about it. All right. So pretty much he said to Ashanti, I'll give you the world, but I ain't changing no diapers. I'll give you the world, but I ain't changing no diapers. Let's explore Nelly a little bit. All right. Let's explore Nelly a little bit. Nelly is 50 years old. That's one. Nelly is 50. All right. He is also the father of 4 children. 2 of them his biological children, and 2 of them he adopted from his sister who passed on. And that was very sad. I remember when that happened. His sister had cancer. She passed away, and he took on the responsibility of raising her 2 children on top of raising his 2 children. And they are all grown now. Why he decided to have another child at the age of 50 is beyond me. But hey, listen, we here. So, Ashanti, 46 years old, first child ever in life. First child ever in life. So her mommy mode is activated. It's just she's hyper alert. I don't want to say hypersensitive because that's not the word I want to use. I would say she might be a little bit more agitated when she feels like he's not doing his part as far as fathering. But I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you know, what is he actually gonna do with a baby? I was just talking to my mom earlier, and I said, I wish that I was able for the first 3 years of my son's life to just it be me and him together bonding. Not saying I didn't want his dad to be in a picture, but I just felt like he was overbearing, and me and him have had a talk. So don't think I'm like bashing him or anything like that. But at that time, that's how I felt. I felt like he was overbearing. I felt like we both knew parents, but like somehow my mothering was wrong. Like how I was doing everything with my son was wrong. How I played with him was wrong. Like it was just too much. Okay. And I kind of wish that I had that time. You are absolutely right, Veronica. She does have a nanny. So this is how Nelly is helping Ashanti. He may not be the one getting up out of the bed to get a screaming child or change a child's diaper. He may not be the one to do that, but he makes sure that she has some type of help in the household. They hired a nanny. He pays for the nanny. That's how he contributes right now. And when he said in the clip about, you know, when he could tell me he hungry, when he could tell me he gotta go to the bathroom, that's when I want him to be, you know, that's when I want to like, he's gonna take over. Because it's his son. He gets to have a son, baby son. You get what, you get what I'm saying? You know, and I'm not sure if I didn't even look it up. Why didn't I do this? I don't know if his biological child. I know he has a daughter, definitely. I don't know if the other one is a daughter too, or a son. I think it is a son, but he gets to do this all over again with another male child that will carry on his last name, his legacy, all of these great things, right? So I believe him when he says, well, once he start doing all that, we gonna be gone. We gonna be out. He gonna be with the fellas. He gonna be with the crew. We gonna be out. Like, and that's not so bad. 3 years, you get to bond with your son as a mother, and then when he's old enough to like kick it with his dad, he's out. He wasn't talking about, oh, when he 9, 10 years old. He just was like, when he start walking and talking and stuff like that, he gonna be out with me. And then she gonna be mad about that. She gonna be like, why he always wanna be with you? Why he don't never wanna be with me? I feel like I'm not with my son, and you always got him, and this, that, and the third. And they gonna have little jokes between them as father and son, and she gonna be left out and all that stuff. So part of me was like, yeah, you might as well enjoy that. You got a nanny, you got help. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be a little annoying, but I know women who definitely like they're single mothers within their relationship. They have no help. Their husband not even making enough to even hire her a nanny, So she really is doing it alone. Ashanti is not really doing it alone. And plus she got family for right now. She has family there. She has a mom there. You know what I'm saying? How many people can say they got their mom? There's a lot of women out here that are doing it completely alone. And they might feel a way about Ashanti, in a sense, attacking Nelly for not really being there. But he like, listen, it's a gift. I could sleep through a baby crying because he been through it. He's 50 years old. He's gonna sleep. He's gonna sleep. Now, some people are like, why at your big old age of 50 you do this all over again if you really not trying to do it all over again? You know what I'm saying? Be present in the first years of the life. And I get that, but at the same time, I was like, she knew how old he was. She laid down with him, got pregnant. She knew he wasn't no young spry Nelly. She knew he wasn't Nelly. He's more like Husbands of Hollywood Nelly now. Like, he's definitely not he's not there anymore. And remember Band-Aid under the eye, Nelly? Remember that, Nelly? He ain't that no more. He ain't. And so he I'm sure, he even walks like an old man. I'm sorry to say it. He walks like an old man now. I've seen him walk. He walks like an old man. Okay. So to say he gonna get up out of bed and do all this stuff and you feel type of way, it's like, Ashanti, come on now. And also a part of the episode that I didn't share on here because I don't want to get strike with too many copyrights or whatever. But he's about to go on tour. And she said for like 100,000 million days, and I'm not liking it. But you was touring too. you was doing shows and stuff like that. See, when you make a conscious decision to say, we're gonna start a family, we're gonna, settle down, get married, start a family, this, that, third. The conversation that it shouldn't just be like, oh, let's just go have sex. What happens when the baby comes? Are you gonna be present? Or are you not gonna be present? They had 9 months to hash all this out. Like if it was a oopsie baby, y'all know what I'm talking about, a oopsie baby. You know, they had 9 months to figure out what they was going to do. You get what I'm saying? So, um, Treva, I just saw your comment. Yo, you wild and you a wild boy. You a wild boy, man. Wait a minute, let me go back because y'all got a lot of comments up here, and I want to make sure that I read all of them. Treva Fire her said, I know he gonna get that baby some great Air Force Ones though, exclusive deals. And then he said, Nelly said, give me daycare. No, wait a minute, let me say it right. Give me daycare. I need daycare. I get the stuff and gotta watch my son. If you trip, you going back to your mom. You get on my nerves. I know exactly what you was doing, yo. You get on my nerves, Trevo. Oh my gosh. That's why you my bro, man, because we be on the same type time. He said, Nanny gotta earn her check. I ain't hired her to keep me company. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Oh, wait. I gotta get rid of that one. Wait a minute, hold up. Give me some time. Veronica said, imagine him dressed as him for Halloween. Him dressed as his old self, his past self. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Hold up. And she says she's blessed, to be honest. Exactly. Like she not really struggling for real. Like I think because they was making the show, they had to find something to have some type of controversy about to bring some attention to the show. And that just so happened to be the subject they decided to, talk about. But for real, that's nothing. I don't know. If I know that you are taking care of everything, you are financially supporting me, supporting my dreams. If she decided to go into the studio tomorrow, he gonna be down for it. You know what I'm saying? So I see. Veronica said he's 50. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm 41. Time goes by fast. Oh man, it sure enough does. Cause I remember when he first came out, man. That was crazy. Shanti need to Treva left out her said Shanti need to evaluate her complaints before submission before she run away. Yeah, because listen, she not gonna run him away. He there to stay. All right, he is definitely there to stay. When her mom is literally saying on the show that she really don't, she pretty much tolerating Nelly because Shanti want to be with him, and he got to deal with that type of stuff. It's kind of like when Flavor Flav met New York's mom. Or when Chance had to deal with New York's mom. Craziness. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, that would be so cute. Oh, you mean the baby dressed as Nelly? Oh, that would be so cute for Halloween. Oh, that would be so cute. Wait. Sheesh. Y'all dropping so many comments so fast, y'all. Like I'm trying to keep up. All right, here we go. She was said he went from Band-Aid under the eye to arthritis cream on the knee. And that's what made me bust out laughing. I saw that at the corner of my eye. I was like, oh my goodness. I cannot stand you, Trevo. He's love you too, Trevo. Cause you didn't think I was gonna do it. You didn't think I was gonna do it. Veronica said it's a juicy topic. Also, too, when you have a baby, you are extra sensitive, so she probably wants some close, you know. And I didn't want to use that term exactly, extra sensitive. She's just very aware of her feelings. Okay, she's wearing them on her sleeve right now. She gotta chill a little bit. Just chill, just a little bit, a little bit. Yeah, I agree. He ain't going no further than the driveway. He will be back. He gonna be sitting in the car. You know how some people just sit in their car and they just be like, man, I don't feel like dealing with. And knowing Nelly, he probably got like several cars. He probably be sitting out there like, yes, she was. Yes, she was, and probably still is. I ain't putting it past it, but my thing is, like, does she even know who her daughter is anymore? Because New York don't even look like New York anymore. It's crazy. He said, I thought I skated by with that one. You got me, though. Exactly. So, okay. Back to the topic. There are people that are against Nelly, and there are people that are for Nelly. And I'm going to show the people that are against him first. Then I'm going to show the people who are for him. I will say this. Some things I agree with, some things I don't agree with on both sides. And I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm going to go and play this video for you just like this. Hold up.
That boy Nelly said, look, Ashanti, I love you. You're my wife. We're having a child together. This is amazing. I love my family. But until that child can walk and talk, you're going to be a single mother. The boy said, I ain't feeding it. I ain't changing no diapers. I ain't holding it when it's crying. I ain't waking up out my sleep when it's crying. It is all you. Until that baby can tell me, Dad, I'm hungry. Dad, I need to go to the bathroom. Dad, I want to go shoot basketball. I don't want nothing to do with it. Now, I love you, and I love the baby. But I'm not helping with nothing. You're a single mother for the next 3 years.
I just need to cut the camera. Because at first we were happy for you and Ashanti. Because, you know, we don't have a lot of success stories as far as people spinning the block. But it's looking like Ashanti should have made a U-turn because it's giving very much that she is a married single mother. It seems like he was willing to give Ashanti her first baby, but she's very much on her own raising that baby until he gets to a certain age. He even said it out his mouth that you are on your own until he can walk and verbally say, I'm hungry. And Ashanti voiced her frustration to him, saying that I don't understand how this baby is crying at night, loud, screaming at the top of his lungs, and you pretend like you don't even hear. And he simply said, it's a gift. So it's a gift not to be there for your child? Okay. And apparently he set her down and told her, I will give you the world, but I ain't changing no diapers. So Ashanti, it looks like you knew what you were signing up for, my love. So I don't know whether you feel like you still hit the jackpot or not, Ashanti, but I say buckle up, Buttercup, because it seems like Nelly is a piece of work.
See that Ashanti and Nelly shit? That's the reason why I'm pro-choice. That's exactly why I'm pro-choice. Nelly told Ashanti that he will not be changing any diapers. He will not be taking care of the baby until the baby can walk and talk on his own. Because that's ridiculous. That is honestly ridiculous. He said, prepare to basically be a single mama. After having a baby, I realized that a lot of y'all don't need to have babies. Y'all just don't. Y'all just don't. And Nelly like 40, bruh. He like 40. And he told his homeboys this too. And his homeboys just like laughing. Like nobody even said, nigga, you don't think that's weird? He talked about how he sleeps through the night when a baby's crying. You don't even get up. Like, y'all, like, ladies, this is why I be trying to tell you, hey, do not have a baby. If you got second thoughts about that nigga, please believe that second thought and just go to the clinic.
I'm tired of hearing about how he's coming second to a baby. It's a 50-year-old man with 5 kids. And he is constantly reminding this brand new mother that she's putting a brand new baby before his grown ass. I know y'all like to think that things like that aren't a big deal, but they are. It's manipulative, has no compassion for what it means for her to be going through that, not only emotionally and mentally, but hormonally and physically. And I don't feel like at this point in life, if you were a mature 50-year-old man, you would still be competing with a fucking newborn baby. Then all of the attempts to make him feel seen, her planning parties, running herself ragged, pumping milk, singing, working, spending time with the family. Then he lets her know that he is not moving to New York and wants her to move to St. Louis. She'll be over there with all of his family. And even though they seem like really sweet people, they are dependent upon him. And her being inside their family means she's probably going to be emotionally bullied.
All right. All right. So those are the people that don't like what Nelly had to say. All right. And to some degree, a lot of what they said made sense. And I agree I would say for some of the part. Again, when Nelly was talking to Jermaine Dupri and all of them, the guy said, none of them checked them or whatever like that. Because at the end of the day, some men, they just listen, but they ain't gonna say nothing because that's their marriage. You feel me? And we gotta stop talking about Nelly and Ashanti as if these aren't two grown people who are married. They didn't just shack up and have a baby, Holly, DGG, these are grown folks that got married and decided to have a baby. And I think people keep missing this component, and they also fail to realize that Ashanti is not alone in this. She has help. She is not like a lot of people speak from hurt in their own personal circumstances. A lot of people are speaking from their money, but they can't speak from Nelly money because they don't have Nelly money. They don't have Ashanti money. So, like, if you look at where they sitting at when they having a conversation, where the hell are they at? Are they in a restaurant or are they in their house? I didn't personally see the show yet, so I don't know if they're in the house or in a restaurant. But if they're in their house having this conversation, that's a big ass house. Okay. And Ashanti is not a shrinking violet. I don't know why they, I don't know why they chose to go this route with the show, but it's upsetting because me personally, if he provided a nanny and all this different stuff and he don't get up in the middle of the night and go get the baby, first of all, where is the baby sleeping at? How far do you have to go? And I wouldn't be upset about that. He's sleeping. I'm up. I'm already up. As a new mother, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. For the first 3 months, I didn't sleep. I was up. I was like looming over my son's crib, checking him to see if he was breathing every 5 minutes. It's terrible, And sometimes I still do that. I still check on him, make sure he good. If he's in his bed sleep, I wake up and I check him and I, just pluck him a little bit, get him moving. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. All right. So if my baby start crying, they're not gonna wake me up out of my sleep. Chances are I'm already up and I'm already waiting for. And some babies sleep through the night. See, my son, he slept through the night. He was a good baby, really good baby. Feed him, burp him, bathe him, put on some nice pajamas, put him in his crib. He was rocked. Okay, he slept better than me. So and it's all about your circumstance. Everybody don't get a baby that can sleep through the night. She just got to work a little harder to get him to sleep through the night. Do like the olden days, put a little bit of soul food inside the milk. Give the baby the itis. Not cough syrup, y'all. Do not give babies cough syrup. But you put a little bit of greens juice in there. Knock that baby right on out. And that's just me. But like I said, there's people that was against them. Here are the people that are, well, I won't say they was like completely on board, but they are playing devil's advocate. Okay. So here we go.
So I see a lot of people saying that Nelly is a bum because he basically said he'll give Ashanti the world, but he not changing no diapers. Now everybody in the uproar say, oh, he's a bum. Oh, I don't know why she spent the block with him. He ain't shit and da 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 da. How though? She admitted, they both said that there was a conversation that they had before they even got married, before they even had kids, and she agreed to it. So how is he a bum? Like, he still takes care of her. He still takes care of his son. And he still does things with the baby. He's just, he doesn't change diapers and stuff like that. He may not get up every night with the baby when the baby cries, but that makes him a bum? Like, have y'all not watched the show? Did y'all not listen to what he was saying in there? I don't know. Because what I heard was, again, she's so dang overprotective. Sometimes she don't even want him to get the baby. Like, she likes being a mom, so she loves doing everything anyway. She doesn't even really want the nannies doing anything. But I just don't think it makes him a bum because he told her from the beginning, like, look, babe, I love you. We can have babies. We can have as many babies as you want. I just ain't really be changing no diapers and getting up all times of night. I'm older, but I'm doing this for you because I love you. I'm not really seeing the issue, especially if she agreed to it. This was a conversation that they already done had beforehand. So I don't think he's a bum. Like, what are y'all listening to? What did y'all hear? Because I just feel like y'all doing too much, for real.
Honestly, I think Nelly and Ashanti had an agreement. He wasn't really trying to be like, not to say that he wouldn't be there in the kid's life to provide, but he's not trying to redo the whole daddy baby thing all over again. And she agreed because she wanted a baby. And if they don't come to a happy medium, they're not gonna last much longer. Nelly is in his 50s, and I see a lot of people saying that he's competing with a baby. I don't believe that. I believe that Nelly's in his 50s. He's established and he's in his retirement stage where he just wants to have fun. He raised the kids, he built the empire, and he just want to have fun. Now, where the problem lies is you decided to marry a woman who wasn't in retirement stage. She wants to build a family. She wants to have a family. She wants to do all those things. And it just seems like Ashanti's compromising a whole lot. And just me looking outside, looking in, Ashanti is just, she's making more sacrifices in this relationship. Whether it be where they're living, the whole baby thing, like, it's just, and these are the things that I was talking about before you get married. You need to be on the same page when it comes down to this stuff, because this stuff will really tear apart a marriage.
She finished when she finished the comment, and she was saying before you go into a marriage. So let me read some of these comments. IMP said, "Damn." Oh, wait a minute. I gotta get that right. I gotta get my Ryan Simmons on. Damn. Triple Life I heard said those people seemed overly upset. I wonder how they handle their own kids. Ooh. Good point. Good point. Good point. Good point. Veronica said, new moms never sleep, and you ain't never lied. I was not asleep. That was the furthest thing from my mind, honestly. furthest thing. She said, I still check on my 11-year-old. And my son 9, girl, I be checking on all the time. All the time. Chulafy her said, as for what you said about the scene, I agree. I think they needed something negative to present on TV. You know, people like to see others fail or in the thought of failing. And honestly, if it was all sugar and rainbows on their show, like if they had all cutesy clips and everything like that, people would be like, oh, that's nice and cute, but it wouldn't make them want to watch the show. It wouldn't, you know, it, it just wouldn't make for good TV. She was said Tyler Perry made a living of showing negativity TV bids, I guess. Exactly. And IMP said, remember, this world filled with idiots. Absolutely. Chulafy her said, Farouk will be proud of your damn. So I always say the quickest way to extinguish your career or extinguish a relationship that you're serious about is to do reality TV. Nelly, Ashanti, love you guys. Glad that you are, you know, in a marriage, have a baby. But did we really need the reality TV show? No, we didn't. We really didn't. I don't know who asked for this. I don't know who pitched this, who said this will be great to do. It's like, I mean, if you need the money, I mean, I get it, but I really just think that it extinguishes a lot of great relationships. Like, look at the history of relationships that have made it to reality TV, and y'all tell me, Bobby and Whitney had a show. Bobby and Whitney. All right. Who else had a show? Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee had a show. We don't need it. We don't need it. Y'all could take it back. I know people binge watched it and was like, yay, oh, I'm so happy. No. Now, take it back. Return to sender. We don't want it. We don't want it. I was happy just seeing a few videos, a little insight here and there of the relationship. I don't need to see y'all day to day, y'all arguing about where y'all gonna live at and this, that, and the third. Not everything gotta be public. Keep that stuff private. You know, and now people looking at Nelly in a different light because he said he don't want to change no diapers. And everybody think he a bum. He said, I'll give you the world, but I won't change these diapers. And all the single mothers in relationships, they're in an uproar. Even men are in an uproar. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm like, do you have kids? Do you take care of your kids how you want Nelly to take care of his kids? Like, no, none of them, everybody that spoke on this situation don't live in their situation. They not in their marriage. They're not in their marriage. But now we're in your marriage because we have an insight into your marriage. And I think that's something y'all should have just kept private. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not saying I'm not a big fan of the show because I never seen the show. I'm not a big fan of putting your relationship on display because this is what ends up happening. You have people on the outside commenting and saying all this stuff about y'all relationship when y'all know y'all just gonna go and huck a buck that night after the taping, probably make another baby. And then y'all gonna, and then everybody in the outside world gonna be like, Dad, they had another baby, but he wasn't even trying to change no diaper. She crazy. Like, I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. Chivo said that reality TV is hell. It split Tammy and Walker too. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, they was pretty solid. They was a pretty solid couple, but yeah, you get a look into your life when people start watching. When you start watching it back, you be like, dang, that was kind of cold blooded, and this, that, a third. Not saying we shouldn't reflect on our relationships and stuff, but it's harder to reflect on it and correct it if you're reflecting on a clip that has been made public and everybody has seen it. See, if you get into a fight with your spouse in private, right? It's still a way to rectify the situation. It's still a way to correct it. But when it happens publicly, it's harder. Even people who are not celebrities. If you're out at a restaurant and you and your significant other get into an argument to the point where y'all are screaming at each other at the top of your lungs across a table in a restaurant, that's hard to come back from, because chances are somebody is going to pull out their phone, they're going to start recording y'all going back and forth, and then they're going to put it on the internet, and then all of a sudden you have this viral couple that don't nobody know the names of this viral couple, but then people going to see the video and they're going to be like, hey, I know that's Jim and Susan, and then it's going to spread like wildfire. So now, if it's abuse happening and it's witnessed, heck yeah, I can see people putting the input in. You need to get out of that relationship. Da, 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 da. But when he's saying something as simple as "I'm not changing diapers," come on now. Now y'all think she should leave Nelly for real? Y'all think that he's a bum? Y'all think that he's the worst guy in the world because he won't change some diapers? Yeah, hell, I'm sure Ashanti don't even want to change the diapers. Okay, especially if there's some stinky ass diapers. I ain't gonna want to be changing them. I'm gonna change them because I have to change them, but I don't want to change those diapers. Let me see what else we got here. We got Veronica. She said it's definitely for views, but we still watch it. Absolutely. And she will say, I like how Young Thug and Mariah, the scientists, are very private about their relationship. Exactly. It seems like that is the downfall. As soon as you go public with your relationship, soon as Holly and DDG went public with their relationship and they showed their baby's face, then it was a whole crazy whirlwind that happened. IMP said that man don't need that money. He just sold his catalog for over 50 mil. Oh yeah, he did. You're right, I'm Young P. He sure enough did, but they do say that he has some things with gambling and everything like that. So we don't know. We don't know. Sometimes people can have a lot of money but not know how to manage it. People say I can't do reality TV. Them people gonna cancel me. My at-home jokes alone would get my show hyped then canceled. Just being honest. And then wait a minute, hold up. Oh, you're right. You right, IMP. T.I. and Tiny had a show. They definitely did. I think it was called T.I. and Tiny Family Hustle. They did have a show. But see, the thing about T.I. and Tiny, they was married for years before they had a reality TV show. Nelly and Ashanti just got married. Literally. She was at OMG, Jim and Susan sound like they finna spill all the biz at the dinner table. Damn the cameras, Gina. And she was said the Harris family had a show. That's a lot of people. Yeah, so y'all talked about the same thing. You and P was on the same type time. But like I said, they was married for years before they had a reality TV show. So it was able to take some bumps and then they was able to get back on track. They went through a lot of stuff publicly, but I'm gonna be honest about T.I. and Tiny. They not gonna leave each other. They're not gonna leave each other alone. That's a forever type love. That's a forever type love. Did you see Tiny on the video? Just saying. That's a forever type love, honey. It's a forever type love. So guys, that pretty much concludes the hot topic. I hope y'all got something out of it. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you. I did my best to share the information, and my final thought is this. Final thought. Nelly is old. Instead, we're saying that a 50-year-old man is old, but that's, you know, it is what it is. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, he's an older man, and he simply doesn't want to do all the baby stuff. Ashanti is an older woman, and she decided to have a child at the ripe older age of 45. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know she was that much older. I don't know why I thought she was younger than that. That's not old, but it's still like older to be having a first child. And I know there's a lot of celebrities that had children way older than that, but you know, she pretty much, when people saw Ashanti, you know, before her and Nelly linked back up, they were like, dang, Ashanti got yams. Look at her thighs. Oh my gosh, like she really taking care of herself. She, you know, and then, you know, it was like, because she ain't got no kids. She, you know, but even with her having a child, she still looked great. She looks great, you know. And Nelly knows this. He already fumbled her once. He ain't gonna fumble her twice. And again, this was probably something that was discussed beforehand, and then they had the discussion again on camera for absolutely no reason but to bring up ratings. And that's my final thought of it all. That's my final thought. I don't have nothing else to say about it. We're gonna wrap it up on that one. We're gonna keep this joint moving because I don't want to keep y'all too long. I said I didn't want to keep y'all too long. We are going to jump into the replay of the TDTV music video of the week. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot to take that off the screen. Of the TDTV music video of the week, Lemonade by Ava Breeze, featuring West Side Cam. I forgot to say that before, but it's Ava Breeze featuring West Side Cam. And so we're going to get into this TDTV music video of the week just like this. Stay tuned for the What the Helly of the week too. Don't go nowhere.
I'm coming in hot.
Hey, this is your favorite niece, Aaliyah. You're watching Think Different TV, hosted by Lashia, and this is the music video of the week.
Fresh picked, ripe and juicy, smooth skin, bright and flirty. It's hot, I'm feeling dirty. I see you looking thirsty.
I see you looking over here too though. Hey, so check this out. You peeking, but you ain't speaking. I ain't in the mind reading, so what's the move?
L-M-N-E. Come on, let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Let's make lemonade. Shaken, not stirred.
Yeah. We're gonna make lemonade for real. Look, lemonade text when I pull up. She know what I'm on. The dog in me came here to throw her a bone. She with it and always let me know when she home. I message her limits when she need me alone. Ain't no lemonade better than Cam's. Nah, I'm the reason she been canceling plans. Yeah, send the code to me soon as I pulled up to the gate to make
L-M-N-E. L-E-M-O-N-E-D.
lemonade stand. You could try, but you never could eliminate Cam. Stir till I make her hyperventilate. And I'ma hold the door open for the dinner date. I'm cold, ain't met nobody dope like this. Like shows, that's why you see her blowing me a kiss. Me and Ava Breeze, so it really just fit. Just lemonade to me when you tryna get lit.
Squeezing will reveal the truth. Real underrated fruit. It's time to make my move. Shake it, taste it, feel the groove. Let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Let's make lemonade. Lemonade. Let's make lemonade. Let's make lemonade.
GoFundMe is not life insurance. The time for life insurance is now.
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
All right, guys, that was the replay of the TDTV's music video of the week, Lemonade by Ava Breeze featuring Westside Cam. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow Ava Breeze on IG, Ava Breeze _ and on YouTube, subscribe to her channel at Ava Breeze. All right, y'all, we're going to jump into this What the Helly of the week. And without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, this is the What the Helly of the week. Looks like they both got a toy that day. First of all, so his mom took him to go get a Happy Meal. Then she took him to a store. First of all, how they even allow this child in the store? And I gotta know where this store is, because that is an impressive inventory. I'm not even gonna lie, that's a lot of good inventory right there. We need to. I wish I knew where she took this picture at. No advertisement, no nothing. We just see a sad kid. And who took this picture? Some random person just took a picture of this child with their mom. It's a whole lot of things going on in this What the Helly of the week. But yeah. Listen. Mama had to make a stop. Apparently she don't have no babysitter. She took the baby get some McDonald's, and that should have held him over. But I'm not gonna lie, she should at least took him afterwards, because now his fries gonna get cold. Let's look at these comments. Let's look at these comments. So going back to our hot topic, and I hate to rewind after we're already done, but I Am Young P says, and this is I Am Young P's words only, he thinks that the whole Nelly and Ashanti marriage is fake. He also said Irv Gotti already got his hip, and yeah, and he said it's a scam. Oh my gosh, Veronica, you know that story? Okay, can you please send the information to Trevo, and yeah, because I need to know where that story is. She was saying he looked like the walls thin at his house. He tired of the noise. I can't. She said it's a store in the mall. Hey, isn't a mall? Yeah, I need you to send that information to Trevo expeditiously. And I'm gonna see if there's one in Philly like it. I'm gonna see if there's one in Philly like it. Oh, I'm Young P said that the vid is nice, talking about Lemonade by Ava Breeze featuring Westside Cam. And it's like, damn the fries, Gina. But yeah, poor kid. But I'm more sad that she decided to go after he already got his food, because now his fries are gonna get cold. And that is the what the helly of the week, guys. I hope y'all had fun with me tonight. I sure enough had fun with you guys. As always, it's a pleasure to rock out with y'all, because y'all know how to make a girl feel good on a Monday, man. Mondays sometimes be tough days, but y'all get me through. And I love spending time with you guys. Listen, make sure that y'all like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new episodes, exclusive interviews, or replays of Think Different TV, Think Different TV's Player Pass game show, or in my opinion, with Think Different TV's Lashia. If you want to see replays of Kink Different TV, make sure that you subscribe to the Patreon, www.patreon.com/TDTV KDTV. Shout out to our sponsor once again, Euphoria Water, the cleanest, healthiest water in Philadelphia. No alkaline, no minerals, no chemicals, none of that. It is good and good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way, get your Euphoria Water today. You can find Euphoria Water on IG at Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIA WATER. And if you live in the Philadelphia area and want Euphoria Water delivered to your door, contact Captain at 267-707-8279. Tune in tomorrow to Think Different TV's Player Pass at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we have Kave facing off with Brittany, who will be victorious. You got to tune in to find out. Kink Different TV has a double feature at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on patreon.com/TDTV KDTV, and it's on Hump Day Wednesday. So tune in. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Ava Breeze and Westside Cam, the TDTV music video of the week, Lemonade. And shout out to all of you. Shout out to Nelly and Ashanti for giving us our last topic of the month. Shout out to Tribula Fire, my right-hand man. Shout out to I Am Young P. Shout out to Veronica, who was keeping the comments rolling tonight. And all of those who tuned in and decided to not comment. It's cool. I know you're watching. So everything's good. But until next time, guys, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.
But the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate. So you got to coordinate.
Uh-oh, which one of these competitors will be victorious on this episode of Think Different TV's Player Pass? Find out by tuning in Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Say hello to America's new favorite game show, Think Different TV's Play or Pass. Get ready to experience trivia like never before. It's not just about what you know, it's about how you play the game. Join our charismatic host Bubbles every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the most exhilarating trivia battles on television. As we wrap up our incredible first season, we're gearing up for an even more exciting season 2 in 2025. We're looking for sharp minds and strategic thinkers to join us for one-on-one duels, thrilling team battles, and high-energy tournaments for high school and college students. Think you've got what it takes to outsmart the competition? Prove it! Become a contestant by calling 267-225-1824 or emailing lashiastar2@gmail.com. Think Different TV, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Lashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet.
You're the reason I